and welcome to my vlog. Well, I was on my way to tags for constant security. Unfortunately, I got out because I had a caliper that was hanging when I went to release the emergency brake handle. So I don't know why, but I decided to get out because I wanted to make sure that it had released. And I got out and I smelled fuel, and I looked underneath and I'm pissing fuel on the ground. I got 60 miles to go one way, and thank God I got out to check that, because I wasn't gonna make it. So now I have to turn around and go back. I'm gonna have to get the wife's Mustang and go. Not a good situation. I am. It isn't one thing, it's another. I don't know exactly where it's coming from. I don't know if it's from my original repair or it's from another place. But I got out and I did check that. I got out to check the caliper, and it's warm, so it was hanging. And all of a sudden I smelled the gas. That's not a good situation when you got a freaking caliper that's overheating and you got fuel leaking at the same time in the same area. So I am on my way back to the house. Thank God I only went 5 miles. I only went 5 miles. So my hood is up. What the hell? I popped my hood. Oh, hey, Danny here, and welcome to my vlog. And today I've got to troubleshoot the fuel line leak that I almost had a catastrophe on that one, because I was heading on a 60-mile track, and I noticed the day before, this being a standard vehicle, you've got to use your emergency brake, and I had one hang up. One of my calipers was hanging up on my right hand side, and unfortunately, like I said, I was heading on a 60-mile track, and that the caliper was hanging up on the disc, and that sucker would have been beat red, and having fuel pour on it, yeah, I would have had yeah, I would have lost my Mustang. I just pumped the pump. Let's get it running. Thought I'd see some fuel in there. This is kind of weird. Kind of leaks, but I got stuff here. Okay, I want to see a fuel leak. I don't see a fuel leak. This is strange. This is weird. I got no fuel leaks here. Now, fuel pump is running, so. I got you. I got you. Okay. I got you. I found you. I got you. Yeah. Just gonna be simple. Simple clamp tighten. Well, thinking that my clamp wasn't tight enough. Come to find out, the manufacturer's clamp is not tight enough. You see? You can see this piece here that's going into my hose isn't turning, but the plastic is actually turning on the, it looks like, I think it's a brass fitting, is actually turning on the brass fitting. This is a special clamp. Use a special clamping machine. I think what I can do is I can take a pair of wire cutters and clamp it. Well, I think I might even have a special set of wire cutters. If I can get on this thing and clamp it down, it might be enough to tighten that down. We're talking plastic here. Plastic on a piece of brass, and I thought it was my fault, my clamp, but it's actually not. It's actually the clamp that's clamping on that brass and that plastic. This is actually what I'm talking about, because maybe I can get right on that thing and crimp down on that piece. It might be enough to stop it. See, I clamp down on it just a little bit more, and hopefully that is enough to stop it. I'll find out here in a second. I don't know what the heck to do, because you can't use it just a regular clamp on that. It's not a regular clamp. Okay, let's see if it still hurts. Let's pressurize it and see what it does. Okay, well, what do you think? We did it. We're fully pressurized, and I'm playing with it. It doesn't appear to be leaking. All right. Okay. I don't want that to happen again. All right. So all I did was take those little all I did is take these special flathead crimpers, stick it on that thing, and then squeeze it, and that was enough to tighten it up enough to stop it from leaking. That's a special clamp. I don't know if I got some of my thing real quick. I'll take a look. All right, here's an example of a bigger one, and they got these little lock notches here, and then as you squeeze it, it goes into the next one, the next one, the next one, and that's done by squeezing the top head here. I just happen to have those cutters, but they are cutters. They're not designed for this. There's a special tool that you use. But here's a close-up look at a larger one. that wasn't tight enough on that. Use these for plastic, plastic to, and that, I think that's brass. All right, thanks for dropping by. Hopefully, well, definitely I learned something. And again, that could have been a catastrophe for me, because I was spraying fuel down on a hot caliper, or should I say a hot brake disc. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, especially if maybe it's happened to you. And we'll catch you on the next Project Stang.